the Libec JB-30 Jib Arm. Comes with a kit. The kit includes these dolly wheels for the heavy-duty sticks. The feet of the sticks fit into the dolly and are secured with these rubber bungee straps. The Libec JB-30 Jib Arm, the arm itself comes with a simple to fold out arm as well as the stick for holding weights. The bin with the actual weights in it and head are kept in a separate case. So with our tripod sticks in place, we're going to take the jib arm and mount it and tighten the bowl adjustment underneath. There is a level on the arm at multiple points here to make sure that I'm level throughout the process of building the jib. The next step is for me to flip this head over and actually join and keep my fingers out of the area in between the pole and the main jib beam there. Now this line right here, that's basically where I want to be. I flip the lip of the jib around, making sure that I'm level right here, and then tightening the adjustment knob. I'm using a light stand at this point to hold the jib in place because I don't have any weights or counterbalance right now, and I haven't placed a camera on there yet. Next, I'm going to pull out the tail of the jib here. And this can be adjusted depending on how much weight you have for counterbalance, as well as how much weight you are using in terms of the camera. And then I add the weight bar, simply screwing this in on one side or the other. There we go. Now the more weight I have on this end, the shorter the arm can be. So that works great in tight spaces, but requires carrying around more weights. Next, I'm going to add a 100mm bull head. It is possible to use a 75mm bull head with the adapter. So on the back of my suckler head, I want to make sure that I'm level at every point as I'm adding stuff to this jib. Next, I'm going to add the camera, already built and at the weight that we need it to be at for shooting. The small weight is added to the front part of the arm to use as a sliding trim. Depending on the camera and accessories that I have on the Libec Jib Arm, the weight sizes will vary. But I'm going to start with the largest weight that I have. It makes no movement or adjustment. And I'll continue to add weights to both sides of the weight bar. Until the arm begins to float. All right, I've added all the weights that I have, so that means that this camera is heavier than that. I haven't extended the arm completely, so I do have that adjustment that I can make. After I've added the weights, I want to make sure and put the locking screws, the locking nuts on the end, so that the weights don't fall off during a jib movement and injure someone. With the weight bar now extended, I've reached balance in the jib arm. So it's now raised up above, off my light stand, and is floating, completely free of any adjustments other than the fulcrum point here. The last accessory item is a monitor handle or accessory handle of some sort. This won't affect our weight or balance in any way, and it works great because I can actually attach a secondary monitor to the system so that I can operate this jib from the tail. By adding a monitor to the jib, I can now control its operation from the tail end and monitor it is possible to put the head in and use the underslung mode of the Libec jib arm. By releasing the thumb screws underneath here, I'm putting the bowl upside down. And I've taken the quick release plate from the tripod and attached it to the underslung mount, which will attach to the handle of most video cameras. Included in the kit, they've added a safety cable so that if something were to happen, at least the cable then will be connected to the jib arm and it won't fall off of this handle. Since I'll be adding a little bit of weight to this because of the underslung adapter, I may have to adjust my trim knob. So now that I've added the weights back on and adjusted the trim to accommodate the underslung adapter, my rig is pretty much ready to go. So with the camera in low mode, I can start from basically the ground level and move the camera fluidly